Muhammad Ali walks into a Los Angeles dojo when Bruce Lee looks up and says 5 words that stop the room cold. Show me your fastest punch. What happens in the next 12 seconds doesn't just change how these two legends see each other. It rewrites everything the world thinks about speed, power, and what makes a fighter truly great. Los Angeles, California, September 1968, Tuesday evening, 7:30 p.m. The rain outside taps against windows. Bruce Lee's private dojo sits on the 3rd floor of a converted warehouse in Chinatown, corner of Spring Street and College. You reach it by climbing 2 flights of concrete stairs that echo with every footstep. At the top, a red door with gold Chinese characters painted by hand. No English sign, no advertisement. If you don't know it's here, you're not supposed to find it. This is invitation only. Inside, the space is simple but purposeful. Polished wooden floors worn smooth from years of training, white walls marked with scuff marks, mirrors along one side reflecting the focused faces of practitioners, heavy bags hanging in corners, Wing Chun wooden dummies against the back wall, the air thick with that specific martial arts smell, wood polish mixed with liniment oil and the sharp tang of hard work and dedication. 30 students sit in perfect rows, cross-legged on the hardwood floor, absolutely silent, watching Bruce demonstrate a complex trapping technique to his senior instructor, Dan Inasanto. The students range from beginners who started weeks ago to advanced practitioners who've trained for years, some Chinese, some white, some black. Bruce doesn't discriminate based on race or background. If you're willing to learn, willing to work hard, willing to question everything you think you know, you're welcome here. He's mid-sentence, explaining the complex principle of interception, how to stop an attack before it fully develops, when the door opens with a loud creak. The heavy door swings wide. Muhammad Ali walks in. The room doesn't gasp, doesn't react with noise, but the energy shifts instantly, dramatically, like the barometric pressure dropping right before a thunderstorm hits. Every single student feels it. Eyes widen, backs straighten unconsciously. The heavyweight champion of the world, the most recognizable face in all of sports, just walked into a martial arts dojo in Chinatown. Ali is 26 years old, 6'3" tall, 210 pounds of fluid, graceful athletic power, wearing dark slacks and a burgundy silk shirt that catches the overhead lights. No entourage trailing behind him, no cameras flashing, no reporters with notepads scribbling quotes, just Ali, alone, carrying himself with that specific kind of confidence that only comes from being the most famous athlete on the entire planet. Bruce stops mid-sentence, turns slowly, deliberately, looks at Ali with those intense eyes, doesn't smile, doesn't frown, just observes, studying, reading body language, intent, energy, the way he reads everyone who walks through his door. Ali says, "Bruce Lee." His voice fills the space effortlessly. Bruce nods. Muhammad Ali. They've never met, but everyone knows both names. But here's what nobody watching understands yet. The real reason Ali came here isn't what anyone expects. Ali looks around the dojo slowly, takes in the students, equipment, simplicity, says, "Heard you're the fastest man in martial arts." Bruce says, "Heard you're the fastest man in boxing." Ali grins. "Fastest man in all fighting. Not just boxing. Fastest hands in the world." Bruce doesn't react. Different types of fighting. Different kinds of speed. Ali walks closer. Speed is speed. Fast is fast. Either you can hit someone before they see it coming, or you can't. The students watch, frozen. Bruce remains perfectly still. Ali continues. "I can throw a punch faster than any man alive. Faster than Liston. Faster than Patterson. Documented, proven." Bruce says, "In boxing, with boxing rules, boxing gloves, boxing distance." Ali's eyes narrow. "You saying you're faster than me?" Bruce says, "I'm saying speed means different things in different contexts. You're the fastest heavyweight boxer ever, but boxing speed and martial arts speed measure different things." Ali laughs. "Man, you talk like a professor. Jim Kelly told me you're the fastest he's ever seen. Said you can hit a man 3 times before he realizes you moved once." Bruce nods. "Jim exaggerates sometimes." Ali says, "Jim Kelly doesn't lie about fighting. So I came to see for myself. Because nobody is faster than Muhammad Ali. The challenge is explicit. Everyone feels it." Then Bruce does something unexpected. He walks to a chair, picks up a towel, wipes his face, says calmly, "You want to test speed? We test the concept of speed itself. Find out what speed actually means when two people are trying to hit each other. Ali looks confused. What's that mean? Bruce says, we find out if boxing speed and martial arts speed are the same thing. No rules, no referee, just pure reaction. Ali says, you want to fight? Bruce shakes his head. No, I want to learn. You want to prove something. Those are different goals. Ali stares at Bruce for a long moment. Then something shifts. Curiosity replaces challenge. He says, all right, teacher, teach me something. Bruce says, show me your fastest punch. And here's where everything changes. Where 12 seconds redefine everything both men think they know. Students scramble to clear space. Ali settles into his legendary stance. Hands high, feet dancing. Bruce stands perfectly still, hands at his sides, no guard. Ali says, you're not putting your hands up? Bruce says, show me your fastest punch. I'll show you why stance doesn't matter if speed is real. Ali shakes his head, grinning. Your funeral. Then Ali moves. The jab comes like lightning. The fastest heavyweight hands in boxing history. Bruce's head moves 3 inches left. The punch passes through empty air. Ali throws again. Faster. Committed. Bruce's head moves 4 inches right. Another miss. Ali throws a combination. Jab, jab, cross. 3 punches in under a second. Championship speed. The speed that defeated Liston. Bruce's head moves in a small circle. 3 inches left. 2 right. 1 back. Minimal movement. Maximum efficiency. All 3 punches miss by millimeters. Ali stops, breathing harder. Not exhausted, confused. How are you doing that? Bruce says. You're telegraphing. Your shoulder drops before your hand moves. Your weight shifts. Your eyes focus on target. You're telling me what you're going to do before you do it. I'm not reacting to your punch. I'm reacting to your intention. Ali shakes his head. Nobody sees that. Not in real time. Bruce says. Boxers don't see it because boxers are trained to watch different things. In martial arts, we read what's about to happen. Intention before action. Ali says, you're guessing. Throw enough punches, you'll hit. Bruce says simply, try. For 60 full seconds, Muhammad Ali throws every punch in his arsenal at Bruce Lee. Jabs, crosses, hooks, uppercuts, combinations, feints, every technique that made him champion. Punches that knocked out champions. Punches that ended careers. Bruce doesn't block once, just moves his head in small, precise movements, reading Ali's body language, seeing the telegraph in every shoulder shift, staying 1 microsecond ahead of each punch, not backing up, just moving the minimum distance necessary. Every punch misses by millimeters. When Ali stops, he's breathing hard, frustrated, amazed. That's impossible, Bruce says. That's economy of motion. You're optimized for boxing rules, boxing distance. You're the best ever. But what you do has limitations you don't see, because everyone you fight has the same limitations. Wait until you see what Bruce shows Ali next. It doesn't just challenge everything Ali knows. It forces him to rethink everything he believes about power itself. Bruce walks to the heavy bag. Hit this as hard as you can, Ali says. You sure? I might knock it off the chain. Bruce says, try. Ali sets his feet, throws a right cross with full power, the kind that knocked out Foreman, the kind that ended careers. The bag swings hard, chains rattle, the impact echoes through the dojo. Impressive, devastating, championship power. Bruce watches the bag swing, nods, good power, excellent technique. You're using your whole body correctly. Then he says, now watch this. He steps to the bag, doesn't wind up, just stands close, fist 6 inches away. Then he punches. The bag doesn't swing, it jumps. The entire 300-pound bag lifts 6 inches off the ground and slams down like a car crash. The impact is so sharp, so concentrated, students actually flinch. The dojo goes silent. Ali stares. What the hell was that? Bruce says, 1-inch punch, all the power generated in 1 inch of space. Pure kinetic transfer from the ground through my entire body into one focal point. Ali walks to the bag, touches it, feels it vibrating. That's not possible. Physics doesn't work like that. Bruce says, physics works exactly like that. You're using it inefficiently. You generate power by winding up, creating distance, using momentum. I generate power by using every muscle simultaneously, by perfect alignment, by understanding how force actually transfers. Ali stares at the bag. Show me again. Bruce does. Same result. The bag jumps like it's been hit by something far heavier than a 140-pound man. Ali says quietly, teach me that. Bruce says, can't learn it in one night. Takes years. But I'll show you one principle tonight. And this is the moment that changes both of them. Bruce looks at Ali, sees not arrogance, but genuine curiosity. Not someone proving superiority, but someone hungry to learn. Throw a punch at my face. Full speed. Ali hesitates. I'll hurt you. You won't. Throw the punch. Ali throws a jab. Fast. Committed. Bruce's hand intercepts Ali's fist mid-flight. Not a block. An interception. Bruce's hand appears on Ali's glove, while the punch is still traveling, still 6 inches from Bruce's face. The impact stops Ali's punch completely. Dead stop. Ali's eyes go wide. How did your hand get there? Bruce says, I didn't react to your punch. I reacted to your intention to punch. There's a 0.3-second gap between when your brain decides and when your hand moves. I'm reading that gap. Ali says, nobody can do that. Bruce says, you already do it. You call it instinct, ring sense. You feel when someone's about to punch. You just don't understand the mechanism. Ali's quiet, then says, explain it. For the next hour, Bruce breaks down reaction time, the difference between responding to visual stimulus versus intention, how to read muscle tension, breath patterns, eye movement. Ali listens, asks questions. His ego drops. He's not the champion anymore. He's a student. Bruce shows him how to read telegraphs, how to intercept before punches develop. Ali tries, fails, tries again, gets frustrated, excited. At one point, Ali catches Bruce's hand mid-demonstration. His face lights up. I felt it, before you moved. Bruce smiles. That's it. That's the beginning. They train another 30 minutes. Two legends pushing each other, respecting each other. Finally, Ali steps back, sweating. Man, this is different from boxing. Bruce says, it's not better or worse. It's different. Boxing is the best system for one-on-one combat with specific rules. You're the perfect example. But rules create limitations. Take away rules. Context changes. Ali says, so who wins in a real fight, you or me? Bruce is quiet, then says, wrong question. What's the right question? The right question is, what would we learn from fighting each other? Winning means nothing if both people stay the same. Losing means everything if it makes you better. Ali laughs. Man, you really talk like a philosopher. Bruce says, I talk like someone who's been beaten enough to understand that losing teaches more than winning. Something shifts in Ali's face. I haven't lost in 3 years. Sometimes I wonder if I'm still getting better or just beating people smaller than my reputation. Bruce says, you're optimizing for the wrong variable. Optimize to learn instead. Wins take care of themselves. Two greatest fighters alive. Different worlds, connected by the same truth. Real mastery comes from staying humble. You're not going to believe what Ali does next. It's a gesture that'll be retold for 50 years. Ali bows. A formal bow. Deep. Respectful. The kind that acknowledges a teacher. Muhammad Ali, who told the world, I am the greatest. Bowing in genuine humility. Bruce returns the bow. Equal respect. Ali says, can I come back? Train properly? Bruce says, anytime. But I have a condition. Teach me boxing. Real boxing. How you read distance. Control rhythm. I can't learn that from anyone else. Ali grins. You want to learn from me? Bruce says, your boxing has things I need. My martial arts has things you need. We trade. We both get better. They shake hands. Real handshake. Agreement between equals. Thursday, 7 p.m. Ali turns to leave. Stops. Bruce, that thing you said about optimizing to learn instead of win. I'm gonna think about that. Bruce nods. That's all anyone can ask. Over the next 6 months, Ali trains at Bruce's dojo every Thursday. No cameras, no press. Just shows up, bows, learns. Bruce goes to Ali's gym every Tuesday. Learns distance control, rhythm, timing. They become real friends. Talk philosophy. Challenge assumptions. A reporter asks Ali about training with Bruce Lee. Ali says, wrong question. Real question is, what would we learn from each other? That's what makes you better. In 1974, Ali fights George Foreman in Zaire, uses rope-a-dope, absorb punishment, conserve energy, counter when opponent's weak. Pure economy of motion, pure Bruce Lee philosophy applied to boxing. Ali wins, reclaims the title. After the fight, a reporter asks how he developed the strategy. Ali says, learned from a friend, taught me winning isn't about being stronger, it's about being smarter. After Bruce dies in 1973, Ali is asked about him. Ali gets quiet. Genuine emotion. Bruce taught me that being the greatest means admitting you're not. The moment you think you know everything, you stop growing. He changed how I saw fighting. changed how I saw myself. Real strength isn't physical. It's being brave enough to admit someone knows something you don't. The interviewer asks, who would have won in a real fight? Ali smiles. We fought every Thursday for 6 months. We both won. We both lost. We both got better. That's the only fighting that matters. Who in your life is Muhammad Ali? Who's so confident they might miss the chance to learn? And who's your Bruce Lee? Who has knowledge you need but pride won't let you ask for? Because 12 seconds can prove who's faster, but 6 months of humility proves who's wiser. That's what happened when two legends met. Not competition, collaboration, not ego, evolution. The punch proved they were different. The training proved they were the same. And 50 years later, we're still learning from both. Not from who would win, from what they learned by refusing to fight. Speed is impressive, but wisdom is forever.